Next, I have the opportunity to visit with Indigenous artist Krystal Cox. Very, very passionate about her art and, of course, about her culture and her heritage. I caught up with her at Strathcona Park.
My name's Krystal Cox, and I am Coast Salish and Euro mixed heritage. So when I first started making art, I was doing a lot of wood burnings and experimenting in that. Like, I do a lot of mixed media because I can't stick to one form of art, and I think that illustrates how I feel about myself, because I'm not one line of heritage. I'm many mixed medias and many mixed backgrounds. So that shows through in my art. Part of my educational journey was to become an art therapist. And what led me to doing art was because I was at home with my kids all the time, and I just started wanting to contribute again to that art therapy journey. So I started learning how to do it for myself. That's when I started experimenting in charcoals and soft pastels. I learned how to do beadwork. I took a workshop on how to make moccasins at Wabano. And just from there I started building up my skills, and that's where Astro-Knot sort of started. I use art therapy as a personal process. So while I was going through all of that, identity shift and learning about my heritage, then working those feelings through art was really helpful for me. So what I would like to do is just share my process with others. So I haven't been educated as an art therapist, but I have my child and youth worker diploma and my life experience. So that's what I'm hoping to share with others as art therapy. A lot of themes with nature. The stars is the main theme of my work, but I do a lot of animals and portraits. So just being inspired by my surroundings in it. I started a sketch of an eagle, and it felt incomplete, so because he had a shadow on half of his face. So I decided to look up if there was any constellations that represented an eagle, and that's when I discovered Aquila. Aquila is a summer constellation, part of the Summer Triangle, and I just put that in the picture, the constellation, and then from there I didn't know that there were like 88 constellations, and a lot of them represent animals. So I started bringing that into my work more, and beadwork became the primary medium where I express my knowledge of the stars through, I guess. I would ideally like to take all of my patterns that I've created with my beadwork and publish it in a book. I have my first book being published this year, my first illustrations in the book being published this year with author Jay Ojic. He's written quite a few novels and collaborated with Robert Munch on Bear for Breakfast and Black Flies, so it was really a privilege and a joy to work with him. I hope they're inspired to look up and look at the stars, and metaphorically and just within themselves too. So you can find my art on my website. It's www.astro-knot.co, or I'm also on Instagram at Astro-Knot Co, and Facebook, same name.